No music, no disclaimer, no ding ding ding. Just down to business. Now, you guys know this channel is about what I do with my money. I'm an investor just like you. And lately, the market has seen the worst bloodbath that I've seen since I've been in cryptos. Yeah, we've seen 50% declines before, but right now Bitcoin is down like 75%. And the problem is really the media. All this negativity, all CNBC's nonsense, which they're wrong just about every single time. Here's a wonderful example, okay? Wonderful example. When Ripple was at the top, okay, this guy was telling people how to buy Ripple. Same guy, Ripple at the bottom, how to sell Ripple. Seriously? Fast money is the fastest way to lose your money. Let's get back to lending platforms. In addition to this and everything that's going on in the market, BitConnect really shook people. And the people who are crying about their losses have awakened the government. So we don't know how much longer these opportunities are going to last. All right, let's talk about the start price. People who buy in at the ICO at around $1 are not going to buy at $14. With an internal exchange, first, you're marketing to those people. It's not smart. So my feeling is that you start lending first with the highest interest rate possible. That is critical. The price. It's okay to do a special price to entice people to lend, but it should not be the exchange price. Maybe offer it for the first 10 days. A lot of people who got in with a little bit of money are very happy to have their initial investment multiplied 5 or 10 times in a loan. And I'm in agreement with that. But make it a limited time offer. Maybe for the first 5 days or 10 days or the first 500 people to lend, something like that. But this price, okay, should have nothing to do with the price on the exchange. Okay, and if these steps are taken, the highest interest rate possible, okay, and an enticement to lend, okay, you will generate interest in the platform. Thus, there will be more people likely to join in and want to buy for the lending aspect alone. And that's what we're here for, the lending aspect. Of course, we want to make a hit on the ICO, but in this market, those hits are getting smaller and smaller. Combine that with what's happened in the space. A lot of people are out there spreading FUD. I hate that word. It's so stupid. But a lot of people are out there on YouTube. A lot of even YouTube guys who are investors are actually bashing these programs the first day they open it on an exchange. Those people should not be investing, period. So my opinion is lending should be offered first. And again, this is only my opinion. Then an external exchange. This way you're marketing to the world, the altcoin people, the people who see something jumping in price. Now your price, ideally, at the most should be like double the ICO price, around $2, $2.50, whatever. And let it grow organically. This is different from what I've seen in the past or what I've said in the past. But look, I've mentioned it many times. Like Bruce Lee says, you must flow like water. Put water in a teacup, it becomes the shape of the teacup. Put water in a glass, it becomes the shape of the glass. Flow like water, especially when it has to do with investing and your money, period. Now, let's keep going. So you can read what I have here, blah, blah, blah. Just went over it. And let's go further, okay? For those of you that are new in lending platforms, here's how it works. Interest is paid. Oh, and let me back up a minute. So you're going to do your lending first. You can entice people to lend. Hit an external exchange. Don't go on any crap exchange like stocks.io or whatever it is. Stick with Coin Exchange. Okay, and other exchanges may be open to a lending platform. And once I get down further in this open letter, you'll understand why. But changes need to be made. So for those of you that don't know, interest is paid in USD. That USD must be converted to whatever token the platform offers. Okay, and then you sell that and get BTC. Okay, and this is how you cash out your interest, which is the entire point. Cashing out your interest daily. And it's true, interest should be paid daily, not weekly or monthly or anything like that. People are not going to like getting paid weekly and waiting for their money. Okay, daily interest is the way to go. Now, that's how it's worked up until now. And you guys who are new, if you got to listen to this video twice, do it so you fully get the message I am delivering. And I hope and I know developers of existing and future platforms are watching this. The fix, if not permanently, but at least for an introductory period, pay interest in Ether or Bittrex or Bitcoin. Ether or BTC. This solves this problem. And the problem is that there are too many ICOs, too much negativity in the field. And when you open at a way higher price, we've seen Chrysos and Libra do this, and they have really nice platforms. But the problem is there's nobody to sell your tokens to when you convert it, so you cannot take out your interest. The way around that, if you follow this step by step, okay, is to pay in Ethereum or Bitcoin. So people, it won't matter if there's anybody there, okay, to exchange. And this is especially important in the beginning as you build the platform. People, this is business. I'm a businessman, trader. I'm a business person. Okay, and a lot of these developers have developmental knowledge, they're techies and everything else, but some of them don't have the business experience, or they don't have their ear to the market, and maybe because I'm so engrossed in this, I see these things. Maybe that's why they call me the Oracle or the AI. Lending versus staking. This is going to be controversial. Okay. And by the way, just to finish up this thought, this solves the problem of lack of volume in your exchanges. And you can do this, pay in BTC or Ethereum for an introductory period, as long as you can manage to do it and it's fiscally sound, whether it's 30 days, 90 days, or permanent. Now, let's go on to the next point. Lending versus staking. Obviously, it's true. Staking has a technical difference. But what if a change was made in name only from a lending platform to a staking platform? I know there's a token out there that's trying to do this, but they're still paying in their token. Look, I could sit here and rip apart every ICO that's out there now. But you know what? I don't need any more enemies. People don't like people who say the truth. They shot Martin Luther King, Lincoln, whatever. I'm not a target. So I'm not going to tell you what I really think. But if I'm not in a platform now, I don't care what it is. You guys know the names. You guys are all trying to pitch it to me. If I'm not touching it, there's reasons why. You can do whatever you want with your money. I do what I think is smart with my money. Okay, we win, we lose, but we win more often. So, what about changing it in name only from a lending platform to a staking platform? It would get around some country restrictions. Yes, staking is legal. As an example of this is how Thorncoin is doing staking on the site. No wallet to download. To incorporate all the awesome benefits of a lending platform, which is paying 40 to 50% interest a month, the same interest can just be awarded as staking. Now, people are going to say, well, why would people be interested in staking the coin? Duh, to make 40 to 50% a month. I don't care if it's called staking, lending, bartering, whatever it is. If I'm going to make 40 to 50% a month and I can cash that interest out, that's all I care about. That's all I care about. I'm hoping new platforms look at what has just happened in the market. Almost like in the past week, we watched Libra and Chrysos and everybody's crying they can't get their interest. Well, yeah, these companies went on a limb and they gave us exceptional lending. But the problem is at $14, who's going to buy it? So when that price comes down and they get their marketing in check, because I've emailed both of them, there's a good chance these platforms can survive. And I even told them about what I'm telling you now. And I hope BitAI is watching this and making the appropriate changes. And I actually think that this is why a lot of platforms like Goldgate and whichever other ones, okay, have held back. They just don't know what to do. So, this is, if I owned a platform, this is what I would do. If I was starting a platform, which I have zero interest in, so stop emailing me saying we should make a wolf coin or whatever. I have no interest in that. Okay. So I'm hoping platforms look at what has happened and implement at least some of these changes. These are just my thoughts as an investor. The first platform, I'll tell you right now, to incorporate these thoughts will be the clear industry leader. The clear industry leader. Absolutely. People will love it. People will flock to it. Okay. But I mean, these things really need to be taken seriously. So for those of you that enjoy a little fluff, I'll leave you with something. Welcome to my channel. This channel is about cryptocurrencies. This channel is about opportunities. But before I get started, I want you to know, in no means am I your financial advisor. You may find that I am your entertainer. You may find this channel to be more fun than any other YouTube channel. I started this channel because I've been in cryptos a long time, and I was tired of getting my Bitcoin robbed from me by hype sites and YouTube pumpers and promoters that were only out for commissions, what I call referral whores. Many of you may already know me. I've become a bit famous in the crypto world for giving back. I'm like the Robin Hood of crypto. I take from the scammers and schemers and give to I give to the deserving. You may see my logo, Team Us. Team Us has a very deep meaning. The world is a hard enough place. And what I mean by Team Us is that it's you and I against the world. I will take you into opportunities before anyone else. I will show you what I am doing and how I've made a fortune in crypto and how you can too. And the concept, right now lending platforms are very hot, and this is what we're focused on. And I personally took $780, and in a month and a half I turned that into over $140,000. You can talk amongst yourselves and work out the percentages. And I've done this multiple times, so you don't need a lot of money if you do this right.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Welcome to the channel, and let the games begin. As always, let's go get that money and live accordingly. It's your life. Become a goddamn legend.